So hey guys, Ethan Adams here. This is the first video of Money Talks. We're super excited. We're here in Prospect this morning with Gustavo Reyes. If you've not heard Gustavo's name, you probably know his restaurant. Gustavo is the owner of Gustavo's Mexican Grill. He's done a fantastic job. He's super involved in the community. And we just kind of want to pick his brain about how he got into the business and any advice that he may have for future entrepreneurs and where is the restaurant business in Louisville going. So Gustavo, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We've kind of got a long history.
Thank you so much.
Business has been busy on both of our sides, so we haven't had a whole lot of time to spend together. But tell me, how did you get into the restaurant business?
Oh, I started in 1999 when I was 15, and I was a dishwasher at a restaurant in Nicholasville called Fiesta Mexico, and I worked there for 5.5 years, and I saved my money, and I think it was a great business restaurant. It's a lot of work, and I saved my money, and I decided to open my first restaurant. Yes, it's how I start, but
Okay.
I start from zero.
So you started at about 15, you worked for about 5.5 years till you were
Yes.
20 or so, just socked your money away,
Yes.
and said, you know, I need to do this on my own.
Yes, I like the restaurant business, and I love to work with people and help people, and it's why I do it.
Sure, okay. Well, like any entrepreneur that's thinking about going out on their own and starting their own business, there's concerns.
Oh yes.
I mean, you've got to step out and, you know, put your neck on the chopping block. So how did that make you feel?
Oh, when you start, it's nervous because it's your whole money for many years you put to the business, and you worry about lose your money, and it's a lot of responsibility. It's behind you, and you know about a lot of payments, and
Sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of risk.
So it's obvious that you're doing really well. What do you think helps you hold the business together? What's most important? Why do people continue to come back and visit Gustavo's over and over and over again?
We are a family restaurant. We focus a lot on the community and help the community, and I have a wonderful restaurant. We always worry about customers and help the community, and we are a local company with 3 stores right now. It's coming soon, one to North Commons.
Yeah, that's fantastic news.
Thank you. And we help a lot of people, and we're happy to be here.
Okay, so what kind of community things are you trying to be involved in?
Oldham County, Louisville area.
Right,
Just
okay.
Stay local.
You're really involved in Oldham County and then the
Yes.
east end of Jefferson County.
Exactly.
So Louisville is a what we call a foodie town. National Geographic rated Louisville the #1 foodie town in the entire nation. So if you live here and you work here, there's a lot of eclectic restaurants that you could eat at that are locally owned, that use organic foods and things like that. Where do you see the future of Louisville and Oldham County growth-wise as it pertains to new restaurants coming? Is there still room to grow?
I think so. You know, it's always opportunities to come, and there's still a lot of things to do, and you know, here local in Louisville.
Sure. Okay. So, Gustavo, after having made it to where you are, what does your future look like for Gustavo's Mexican Grill?
I want to focus right now in the 4 restaurants, make it right and do it good. And later we see next year what's going on, maybe another location.
Okay.
But for the moment, I want to focus on our comments and the other 3 Gustavos. And later we see 2020 how the economy comes.
Sure.
And yes.
Okay. So after having recapped your story and talked about where we think the restaurant business is going and what your plans are, you decided that it was best for you to go out on your own 10 years ago or so, start your own restaurant, take that risk. If someone came to you today and said, hey, Gustavo, I want to open a business, not a restaurant, but said, I want to open a business, I think I can make more money for myself than I can working for somebody else. Do you have any advice or tips that you would give that person?
I think the advice I give it to somebody is be consistent and work hard every day and be honest to people and
Sure.
be fair to everybody.
Okay,
Always.
and you think that's what makes Gustavo successful is that the hours of work you put in, the consistency that you've put in, and just being good to people.
Yes,
If
always treat everybody fair.
There's kind of a terminology in management and business. We call it pay it forward. And if you're good to people ahead in advance, then they're going to return that to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, one last question, Gustavo. We appreciate your time.
Thanks so
What's
much.
one thing you could go back? Obviously, you're successful. Your business is growing. But I think everybody that looks back and reflects on how they've done things could find one thing that they would do differently.
No, open another restaurant next to you.
Oh, it's too much work, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Gustavo, thank you for your time.
Thanks so much.
We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in to Money Talks. Again, we're really excited to continue to roll out these videos around Louisville to see what's growing, what's happening, who's moving, who's shaking. So stay tuned.